I'm Ms. Blaylock. I am here live on location at the peak of Mount Yonah. Let's get ready to start some math.
And by math, we mean, of course, that we are going to solve systems of equations. Over the course of Unit 2, we're going to talk about solving systems of equations 3 different ways. But in this first one, we're going to focus on graphing. So let's go ahead and get to that. All right, so before we get too far into graphing them, we've got to talk about what a system of linear equations is. So a system of linear equations is a collection of 2 or more linear equations involving the same set of variables, which means they both have x or they both have y, but you've got more than just one equation. Most of the time we're going to have 2 equations, but occasionally you might have more. The solution, we're not going to be just looking for an x value now because we have 2 variables, so we have to have 2 numbers in our solution. So a solution of a system of linear equations is any ordered pair that satisfies all the equations in a system. I'll show you what that looks like in a moment, but for now it's sometimes referred to as the point of intersection, meaning we're going to graph 2 lines, it's going to be the point where those 2 lines cross. Now, not every system of linear equations has a solution. So if you have no solution, then that's going to mean that there is no ordered pair. There's no set of numbers that will satisfy all the equations in the system. Graphically, what that's going to look like is the lines are going to be parallel. We also have an option of a system of equations having infinitely many solutions. This happens when your 2 equations, when graphed, they have the same exact graph, or they coincide is another way we might say that. So here's examples of what that would look like. If you have 2 equations with different slopes, when you graph them, they're going to look like this. They're going to cross at some point. The fact that these 2 lines intersect tells us that there is exactly one solution, and how we would write that is we'd go find their point of intersection and we'd write an ordered pair for that. So that would be 1 and then up 2, and that would be your solution set for that graph or for that system of equations. Whereas this one, we have the same slope, so that means they're going up at the same rate, but they have different y-intercepts. This one starts at 1, this one starts at -1. So these 2 lines are parallel, which means there are no solutions. There is no ordered pair where these 2 graphs cross. The last one is if 2 lines have the exact same slope and the exact same y-intercept. These lines are always touching. They coincide, they're laying on top of each other, so that means there are infinitely many solutions. You could pick any ordered pair along here. It's going to work in both of your equations. And guess what? We didn't give you any U-tries this time around, so you can go ahead and move along either to the next video or whatever your teacher needs you to do, and I'll see you on the other side.